Severo is becoming one of my favorite characters in this series. So we're going to put that there for a second because we've made it up to chapter 22 in Golden Sun. After everything that just went down with the Sovereign, right? Mustang finally finding out the truth with their true intentions regarding her father. We need to get off of this planet. And as Darrow is in his room, Severo and the other Howlers show up, break through the window, but they have a duffel bag with them that has something or someone inside of it. And so they end up racing off, right? They need to go get Augustus and his family back to the ship. But as they make it to the location of Augustus, Aja and her obsidians are there, right? They're already unaliving some of the lowers that are in this building. But as they make it to Augustus, right, and they start to flee, Aja ends up taking Quinn hostage. And at this point, Darrow decides to reveal what's in the duffel bag. Lysander, right? Lysander, the Sovereign's grandson. And basically, Darrow gives Aja an option. You let me leave, and he lives. At that point in time, Aja ends up like punching Quinn in the side of the head, like crushing her skull, with the intention, obviously, of Darrow releasing Lysander to go down and save Quinn, which would then leave him vulnerable because Lysander would be free and he would then lose his negotiating power. But Darrow doesn't have to make that decision. He doesn't have to choose because the Jackal ends up rushing down, grabbing Quinn, and they ended up making it back to the ship. But as they are fleeing, there is another ship that they need to get into. And Darrow and Severo decide to launch themselves into that ship, just like they were trying to do in the very beginning of Golden Sun. Except this time, right, you don't have any proctors shutting down their systems. I get why the proctors shut down their systems because they should not have survived this. But obviously him and Severo are a lot stronger than I think we realize. But as they make it into the ship, Darrow gives everybody the same option that he gave everybody else back at the Institute. And that is, you are my slaves at this point because I control your ship. So you either do me a favor, take out all the golds in this ship, or you all will be unalived into space. And they decide to take out the golds and work under Darrow, right? They earn their freedom. And then a stain shows up and start taking out golds. This is interesting because stains are like obsidians, but way better. I think this guy's going to be a very, very good ally. I think more than Lauren at this point.